Steve here, and I am in the car today for this week's video because the plaza just down the road from my house has opened up a Hobby Lobby. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have never been to Hobby Lobby ever. I've been to all kinds of other craft stores, Michael's, I've forgotten all the other names for craft stores, but I've been to them. But Hobby Lobby was one that was never really close enough to my house to warrant, you know, me to be able to go. But now that they've opened one up just near my house, I decided that this week's video was going to be a tour of me just going to Hobby Lobby and, you know, seeing the things that they have to offer. Because unlike, you know, an art store where they sell like art supplies exclusively, Hobby Lobby, like the name would suggest, is a hobby store. They sell lots of different crafts and, you know, just fun little, you know, things that you can do on the side as a hobby. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing this week. I'm actually super excited, but this parking lot is absolutely crammed. So I'm thinking that they're probably doing pretty well and that there's gonna be a lot of people. But hopefully if I film this on my phone, we can avoid either A, making people uncomfortable, or B, getting thrown out of the store. So yeah, let's do this and hopefully don't get kicked out by an angry employee because we're filming, because I don't know if you're allowed to film in here, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Alrighty, so we're just walking in to the store. Hopefully I don't get run over. Hi everybody. Oh wow, that's cold air. Ta-da. Lots of autumn stuff already. Wow. This place is really big. Decorations, furniture. Nothing I'm particularly interested in, but I figured I'd just come down this way. Frames. Christmas stuff. Also, I have my headphones on, so people will think I'm listening to music. But really, I'm filming for YouTube. Oh, this is cute. I like this. Oh, I don't know if I like it for 22 bucks. It's cute. Might have to come here when I start moving into my new apartment, because they've got some cute furniture and it doesn't look like it's ridiculously expensive. Oh, look, it's me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't film in public, and yet here I am. So let's keep going. Hopefully I can find the art supply section before I inevitably get kicked out of this place. Starstones. Party supplies. I'm not going to be throwing any parties, but I guess if you need to throw one, this would be the place to come. So this is like the scrapbooking section, probably, because you've got like all the stickers and the pretty what are these, like the corner cutters, to make them look all pretty. Wow, they've got like all kinds of sales going on in here. Oh. Too bad I'm not actually spending any money today. Well, we'll see how long that lasts when I finally get to the art section. Got different inks. Yeah, this is definitely the scrapbooking section. Got, ooh, stamps. I've made quite a few stamps in the past few years, but I've never actually bought stamps, even though I really like them. And the bought ones are like a lot nicer than the ones that I can make. So yeah. Is this washi tape? No, this isn't washi tape. I just got really excited for nothing. More storage bins. More stickers. Oh, these are like shower caddies. What is this? Oh, it's like a storage bag of some kind. Storage bags. I could probably use something like this for the apartment, or something like this. This looks really nice. These cube organizers, these would be really helpful for organizing all of my garbage. Still in the craft aisle section, place, whatever, but this is kind of like 3D slash mosaic stuff. Oh, got like bath bomb kits. That's cool. Ooh, baskets of seashells. This is gonna fall off. Put that right there so it doesn't come crashing to the ground. Okay. Some chalkboards. Cork panels. Oh, I want to get a cork panel for my room at the apartment, or like a room at the apartment. I love cork. Oh, these are pretty. Oh, I like these. Okay, it's a 2-pack for $11.99. Oh, it's not quite as cheap as it is on Amazon. Dry erase board. It's so cold here. Are they selling? Oh, probably for tie-dye. That makes sense. Apparently Crayola has like their own aisle for all the stuff that they do now. Okay, so I think we're getting closer to the art section. But here's like the kiddie art section, I like to call it, because it's all like art stuff, but it's art stuff that you'd buy for like your 7-year-old niece or nephew who happens to like doodling. Not like anything a professional or self-proclaimed professional like myself would buy. Wooden panels. I've heard that you could like paint on these. I'll have to experiment with that. Beads and jewelry making. That looks kind of cool. I'd like to make something like that. But I'm not very good at tying rope. God, there's so many people here. Another jewelry aisle. a lot of what I'm seeing is very similar to what you would find at Michael's, but Hobby Lobby, or at least this Hobby Lobby, just seems to be a lot bigger and offer a bigger selection. Because all of the Michael's I've ever been to in the past, they offer a little bit of everything, but Hobby Lobby seems to offer a lot of everything, which I like. So, yeah. Sounds like there's people in the next aisle. Okay, not interested in that aisle. Not interested in that aisle. Ooh, here we go. So these are like spray paints. I've gotten a request in the past to work with spray paints, but they can be kind of expensive, and I don't know if I'd want to actually, like, I don't know what I'd do with them.
Oh, I used to have one of these.
So here are like a bunch of model cars you can probably build and
Dude, look at this
paint.
thing. These are two ones that are pretty cool, but I think the gravity bonus.
Easels.
This one's cool.
Drafting tables and easels and... Oh, here's some wooden ones over here. Drafting table. I'd like a drafting table. I think that would be cool. Probably really expensive though. Yeah. This one's like $200 and it's 40% off, so that would be like $110, which isn't terrible, but you know, those professional drafting tables you get, they're like they're upwards of like $2,000. It's a fun knitted hat. Oh my gosh, it's a cork hat. That's so stupid. I love it. This is a cool hat. Oh, it's got the mesh back though. I don't like those kinds of hats.
I'm gonna get the pet toy one.
One section. Construction paper. Are those canvases up there? Yeah, those are canvases. The problem with filming on your phone is that sometimes you'll get a call that interrupts your video. It was just a solicitor, so I hung up, but yeah, lots of drawing books. Ooh, this is a cool one. I like how this one feels. It's $15. Of course, the obligatory manga book. Little book of sketching. To teach you how to doodle. I'd like to find like a drawing prompt book. I've had books of from this brand before. They're pretty good. A book on perspective. I could probably use that if I'm being perfectly honest, but I can't be bothered to learn how to do perspective the right way. Here's more of the, some acrylic paints. $3, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, more of kind of the hobby grade paints. I don't really expect them to have professional grade materials in there, but you know, it would be nice if they did. So this is a stamp carving kit. Ooh, it comes with roller too. I might want to think about getting this. because I don't have a roller, because I ended up buying what was I saying? I ended up buying the wooden set of tools. So instead of getting this, I got just like a set of wooden tools, which they're good, but you know, I think I would like to have a roller. But I'm not here to spend money today, so I can't do that. More mini easels. These could come in handy. There's like a couple on the other end of the aisle where I want to go, but I don't want to talk to them. So I'm just avoiding them until they go away. What the heck? These are some weird canvases. Oh, that's a coloring book right there. Canvases. Lots of canvases. Stenciling. Sketchbooks. Yes. I don't need any more sketchbooks, but now I know where to come if I need one. Or, you know, just want one. I can't believe they have Strathmore. Almost like nowhere I've ever been to has Strathmore. Or at least this kind of Strathmore rather than this one. I have this. I bought this from Amazon. So I need to start using that sketchbook. So many beautiful sketchbooks. I want them all. Crystal board. I have these. I guess I know where to come if I need some more of my acrylics. Well, these are artist acrylics right here. Yeah, those are kind of like a basic brand. Oh my god. Almost $11 for this tiny tube. God. Oh. And this big one's only like $5. Some nice brushes. Some for oil and acrylic. Yeah, I don't shell out for paintbrushes. I'd rather just get really nice paints and then, you know, buy cheap brushes. Okay. So here are some Copics. And they are $8, which I cannot afford. But I've been getting into alcohol markers recently. And so I've been thinking about maybe getting myself a set of Copic markers, because the markers that I'm using right now, while they're good, they're definitely a cheaper knockoff Copic brand, so. I've only got the Copic sketch markers. They don't have the cheaper ones. What are they? Chow? I think is what they're called. I don't know.
What they was getting at, if you choose one of the
pencils. Good tip. These are like watercolor pencils right here. These are Prismacolors. They're slightly deeper.
No, it started bleeding right after I got our store.
Let's see what's this way.
I'm so boxing and so on later with my own money. Mom, you could not have
We've reached the knitting section. Oh my god, this is so soft. I love this. I've been meaning to do like some kind of knitting crafts. So these are the kinds of yarn that you can like, was it arm knit with? I'd like to try doing something like that, making a blanket like arm knitting. Some cool blankets. There's a worker behind me. I used to do this a lot. I don't think I ever finished one, but I used to do it a lot. More yarn. These for hoop decor. Oh, I see. There's people everywhere. More of these little net canvas things. Look at all the fabric. This is cool. Fabric, 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 fabric. Fabric everywhere. Okay, so it's pretty safe to say I'm out of the art section. Oh my god. These are just a bunch of fake flowers and... Oh no, I guess not. Oh, this is that stuff that's all over Instagram. The one that people are like crushing. Oh, that actually is really satisfying to crush. Oh, but I don't want to pay for it. Oh my god, look at all the fake flowers. There's so many. Baskets and frames. More fake flowers. Alright, now we're circling back towards the front of the store. Well, these are cute. Mix it up. That's really cute. I really like those. I'm gonna have to come back for those. about what I'm gonna do for a planner this year. If I'm either gonna try and make my own or maybe see if I can buy one. These are those like happy planners. Yeah, the happy planner that I've seen going around, and people seem to be fairly pleased with them. Teacher edition. Well, I know this is teacher edition, but this might be really useful for me. It's got the monthly and the weekly spread. Oh, and they even have dailies. That's really useful. It doesn't have weekends, so that's probably has to do with the 5-day school week. I might want to look into one of those happy planners though, because people seem to like them a lot. Oh my god, locker dividers. I haven't had to use these in years. Oh, I'm such a loser. Is there anything else here? I keep having to like swerve and avoid the workers because I don't know if they're gonna kick me out because I'm trying to film. I've been here. Oh, these are like all kinds of paper. Oh yeah, I've definitely been here. Alrighty. I think I have explored just about everything this store has to offer, so I think I'm gonna call it a day for right now. I'll give you a full explanation of what I thought back in the car, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Gosh darn it. Ugh. Okay, cool. So that's over and done with. I had to get out of there as quickly as possible before I ended up spending all of my money, because those kinds of places are just a trap for people like me. Start the car because it's really hot in here, even though the sun's not out, which just begs the question of how hot it would be if the sun was out. Even the air is hot. Whatever. Anyways, so that was my first trip to Hobby Lobby, and I can tell you right now that I will be taking many, many more trips to Hobby Lobby because kind of like what I said in the store, it's very similar to a lot of other craft and hobby stores. It's got, you know, just everything under the sun that you could ever want. It's got, you know, art supplies, it's got, oops. It's got fabrics, it's got sewing, it's got knitting, it's got home decor, it's got everything. And you know, people have hobbies and people have things that they like to do, and so they come to places like Hobby Lobby so that they can get all the stuff that they need to do that. And yeah, this Hobby Lobby, I think it's just because this Hobby Lobby is so big. I don't think any of the other craft stores around where I live are quite this big, and if they are, they don't have quite as large a selection of things, because except for the alcohol markers, which I was kind of disappointed about, they had such a small selection. They actually had a pretty decent, you know, selection of lots of different brands for everything, like different brands of fabrics, different brands of yarn and knitting, different brands of, you know, sketchbooks and art supplies, and for scrapbooking. So I was actually pretty pleased with, you know, just kind of everything that they had going for them. But unfortunately, I can't buy anything from there yet because I'm going to be saving up for a pretty big purchase. I want to get an iPad Pro and an Apple Pencil sometime in the near future. So I'm kind of postponing all of my purchases until I have it, because if I don't save for it now and I don't get it and I just kind of keep buying things, you know, then it'll be next July and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm still saving up for that iPad. So I'm not gonna buy anything else until I've saved up for the iPad Pro, and it's rather expensive. I think overall, everything included, the iPad, the pencil, Apple Care, which my mom wants me to get, and the case and keyboard, because I'm kind of going to be using this as a laptop as well, because mine is starting to die on me. It'll probably come around to, you know, a little over $1,300, and I don't have that right now, but I do have a job, and they do pay me minimum wage, so hopefully I will be able to get that pretty soon. But yeah, that was my first trip to Hobby Lobby. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. There's people around me, so I'm going to lock the door real quick. And yeah, so I'm going to go home and I'm going to start, you know, getting to work on editing this video, because it's already Thursday and I didn't film this yesterday because it was 4th of July, and my mom was like, no, don't go out, stay home with us. So I was like, okay, whatever, sure, I'll stay home and I'll go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. And yeah, so I know this is kind of like a very vloggy type video, but I really did want to make this a video of its own, just because, I don't know, I felt like it. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like down below and subscribe to my channel for more amazing content. Here's the person next to me. They are trying to get out, and this is very embarrassing. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, I will see you all next time. Bye!